Hey guys, thought I'd do a little video on carving a basswood egg. Done this little fella a while back. Put him up on my Etsy shop and he sold within, I don't know, hour or two I guess. Thanks Tommy T, by the way. And I was requested to do a Santa Claus to go along with him, so I'm gonna give that a try. As you can tell, basswood egg, a small one like this, hold it in your hand, it's kind of scary. So this time I'm gonna do it this way. I mounted it on a stick. You're gonna see this in another video I'm posting too, but thought I'd show you in this one also. It's got a little small dowel up through it and this dowel, and it is wood glued in there because I don't want it to break off while I'm carving it. But all right, here we go. We're gonna give it a try. The crows are having fun here. The sun's playing havoc with me. It's in and it's out, so we'll see how good this looks. I don't know. I'll try to set up best I could where the sun wouldn't mess with us, but you don't always get that option. Sometimes basswood, eggs they're a little bit challenging because it seems like when you turn something down on a lathe, the grain will change on you really fast. It's not just straight. You got a big fat place, and then all of a sudden it narrows down. So you may be going this way, and the grain changes on you. You got to turn around and change it. Right now it's doing all right, but sometimes you can get a hold of them that they're pretty interesting to carve. We're gonna see how this one does. Sorry I hadn't put up a video in a while. I've been busy. But you're not supposed to be busy, right? You're supposed to be a YouTube carver. Yeah. I do have a life. Not a very good one, but well, I shouldn't say that. That didn't sound right, did it? I actually have a great life, but I don't have a very exciting life. Let's put it that way. Which, in all honesty, is exactly the way I want it. Do I look like a partier? I'm just carving out a hat here right now. Remember that push cut I was telling you guys about? This is a good place for it. Really roll that knife. Start that blade, push along. I hope you guys can see that. I always feel like you can't see it, but if I'm going to start here on my blade, I'm going to end up here at the end of my cut. And that's what that is. It's slicing. It's just like slicing bread. If you take and try to cut bread, if you try to just force, a sharp knife, maybe you can do it, but if you just try to force your knife straight down through it, it's like here, just pushing, you're just going to come up with a straight cut. But if you will start and push it, slide it, just like slicing bread, it'll cut right through it. And you can roll that thing any which way you want to roll it. You can also do it backwards. The same principle works for pulling. About round 5, box 109. Hope you guys don't mind me listening to music while I'm carving, because Helps me focus, and I feel like it takes up a little bit of that dead air when I'm not talking, when I'm just carving. And occasionally I will start singing with it. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm sure we'll tell by whether or not you guys keep watching my videos. There's a bit of a hat started. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it yet. I think I'm going to roll it forward a little bit. I may listen to anything. But as you can tell, I'm a bluegrass fan. I'm an old country fan. If all you like's new country, wrong place. Not going to hear it on my radio. Just saying. Box 109. What in the world? Thanks for that. Right now you're going, he's totally lost it. He don't even know what he's doing right now. Trust me. You're only partly right. No, just kidding. I've got an idea for a hat, and I'm just playing with it. I have more basswood eggs. If this don't work out, I'll put another basswood egg on here. If it don't work out for what I want on this card. Because it's going to work out. It might not be a Santa Claus, but it's going to work. All right. Now, I've been meaning to show you guys this. Oh, and I may already have. If I have, cool. If not, I'm going to show you now. Anytime I do a hat, you never want the hat to be, or it seems like to me you shouldn't want it to be just straight on the head. And I normally probably wouldn't draw this, but I'm going to just so you guys can see it. Figure out where your nose is going to be. But look here, you don't want it. What I'm saying is you don't want it straight around the head. Just one straight line. Same height in the back is in the front. That just doesn't look right to me. Here, I'll just show you on this one. See how this guy's his hat goes down in the back? I mean, most people wear their hat lower in the back, higher in the front. That's the way I wear mine. Oh, and that's the way I like to carve mine, because it looks right, it sets right. Ooh, that little dog. Me and that little dog is gonna have a round before this day is over. Tried to do a pyre carving video this morning, and I just totally blew that one. I mean, just destroyed it. So you guys will never see that one. Try and do a speed carving a wood spirit with my Dremel, and I haven't pyre carved in a while, and it wasn't there, and it was not working for me. So you guys won't ever see that one. All right, let's cut this hat in here. I know I'm not doing a lot of instruction on this one, but I just want to make a little video. You guys come along with me. I'm trying to carve this thing. Not really happy with how it's coming out right now, and I'll tell you why. Because anytime I go into a carving with a preconceived notion of what I'm going to do, kind of already had an idea of how I want to do this. And when I go into it with a preconceived notion of what I'm going to do, it seems to never hardly ever work out right. Or it doesn't work out at first the way I want it. Somewhere along the line, I'll change it and get it right, but I had an idea of the way I wanted to do this hat, and it just didn't fall in. That's why I like to wait on my ideas until I get to where they are. All right. Just stock cuts and cutting up to them. That's all it is. Another reason you guys haven't seen any videos is the weather. It has been raining here for a while, and it really just stopped yesterday, I think. Yesterday evening. Oh. And as you can tell from my videos, I'm not in my living room. Oh, I don't have a shop. I have my kitchen table and the great outdoors. And it's hard to video inside. You got a little one running around. So I've just been waiting. All right. Let's see what we're going to do for a nose here. All right, I'm looking at that. That's pretty well center right there. So that's where I'm going to have to go with it. I don't have to go. I mean, I could put the nose way over here. Some people wear their hats that way, right? So first thing I'm going to do is hair. I'm thinking about hair. I would make a terrible, terrible architect. Because I cannot draw things on one side the same as the other. I appreciate all you guys subscribing. I am almost, I may be now, I don't know. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which is amazing to me. I know there's a lot of guys that's got, 30, 40,000, 150,000. I might, I might get there one of these days. Not really worried about it. If I've got 300 folks that I'm helping, hey, that is awesome. Because I couldn't do it otherwise, so. All right. I'm going to cut that out right quick so I can move on to the next thing. But I really do appreciate you guys subscribing. I hope you're enjoying it. I know this isn't riveting videos right here that I'm doing right now, but if it helps somebody, that's great. But I don't want you guys thinking I've disappeared. So if I get a chance to do a video, I'm going to do it. Sooner or later, we'll buy us a house with a shop, and I'll be able to do videos a little better quality videos. I mean, I think I could do pretty good videos right now just with a better camera, but I don't think I'm doing too bad like we are. A lot better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be horrible, but which means I should have started a lot longer ago. Also, that's also translated as a long time ago. Man, I think I'm speaking what's called broken English this afternoon. I can't even talk today. Round this nose some. I think you guys will like my other video I'm going to post. It's not very long. It's just showing you you'll probably see it before you see this one. I don't know. But anyway, it's just showing you the world of wee folk, because showing you a bunch of my little folks. I'm trying to get a bunch of them ready to put on the Etsy shop. So cleaning them up. They've kind of been packed away for a little bit. I usually take them all to shows with me when I go. They've been packed away, and of course they get a little dirty. Well, I'm going to start putting them up on my Etsy page and just see if people are interested. I've sold a bunch at shows and given a bunch to kids. No, 42 is not considered a kid, so don't ask. You know, the kids, it's amazing the way the kids look at this stuff. They love it. They think it's cool. And they don't get to see a lot of cool things nowadays that's not electronic. One reason I love doing this. I can walk with one of my walking sticks in Walmart. Some of the adults will notice them, but the kids always notice them. They walk by and they're like, ooh, there's a man on top of that stick. Yep. You know, some other folks have commented on my videos. It's just like sitting in the yard with your neighbor having a conversation and they're carving, you know. You know what? That is what I'm going for. That's awesome to me. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Uh, I think you can probably tell I don't script anything. And whatever I say is right off the cuff. Uh, that's why sometimes I have to be careful. Don't say everything I'm thinking. But I hope that's the way you guys feel. Because that's what I want. I want it to be, I don't want this to be all, you know, technique. I'm carving and I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. With a better setup, I'll be able to get down closer and actually show you guys things. But right now, you know, I want you guys to get to know who I am and who I'm not. There's a lot in who I'm not also. Uh, I'm not one of those folks that was going to be a YouTube star and they had to find something to. I actually heard a guy do a video on that. He wanted to be a YouTube star. And the thing he became a YouTube star on, I can't remember what it was he was doing. It wasn't something he done, wasn't something he enjoyed. He just knew it would be a good thing to do. So he picked it up and started doing it. And he's got a huge following. Makes money on YouTube. That's not me. I'm a wood carver. And people have asked me to do videos to try to show them how to, you know, carve. And I don't consider myself a teacher. And I don't consider myself that great of a carver. Probably more of a whittler by some people's standards. Uh, but I do believe in people, you know. And I've said this before. That doesn't mean I don't get a bit perturbed at folks sometimes, just like everybody. But I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. I try to. I try to do my best to, you know. Uh, that's what the good Lord told us to do, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I've tried to hate. I wasn't good at that. Couldn't do it. So I decided I'd try the other side. But when you guys tell me it's just like sitting in the yard, you know, talking with your neighbor or your friend or family or whatever, you know, that's what's cool to me. That's where I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this stuff. I do say like and subscribe and all that stuff because everybody else says that. Sounds good. Like, subscribe, share my videos. There you go. But I was looking the other day, before you can start making money on YouTube, you got to have at least 30,000 subscribers. I'm 10% there. No, wait, that's not right. Man, I'm not even, I'm 1%. I didn't graduate high. 300 subscribers, 30,000. Hmm. I'm ready to get busy and do a lot more videos. Stop talking. Maybe I need to sing. A lot of people sing that can't sing has 30,000 subscribers. Let's see. All right, I want to show you guys something. When I say the wood talks to me, this is what I'm talking about. And he's arguing with me right now. I had intentions of doing a beard and a mustache like this. Tommy, if you're watching this may not be your Santa. Just saying. I don't know. But anyway, I had intentions of doing a beard like this. But I get here now and look at this. See that on the front? Right in here? This is showing me a beard right across here. Just a big old bushy. You've seen those look like a caterpillar on their upper lip. That's what I'm seeing. Not really what I want to do. But man, it's what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna draw it on here and just look at it. Let's try it. Just a piece of wood, as Mr. Harold Inlow always tells me. And I always say, it's just a piece of wood that I've spent 2 hours working on. And it's right on a transition point too. Where the drain makes a transition. Hey, look at here, boys. It is snowing leaves. Can you guys see that? I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Just so you know, that's coming out of my basswood tree. And yes, I have a basswood tree. And I'm sitting here carving basswood within sight of it. Maybe that's what he's doing. He's chunking his leaves at me. Not sure how I feel about it. I might be liking it. I don't know. Definitely not my normal. We're gonna look here and see. Like I said, Tommy, this might not be your Santa. Because I have a feeling it's not going to be what you want. But that's all right. I'll have more. And I will make sure it's in the style of the other little guy here. Tell y'all right now, I'm never going to get this video uploaded. It's going to take a little time. Like I said, basswood eggs on the turnings. You get into some areas that are real odd to carve. I mean, they're just, it's weird. Like right here in this bottom, it almost feels like I'm getting in the end grain. I guess I probably am. It's interesting sometimes. But if you just keep digging, you'll eventually get it. But if you spend enough time carving basswood eggs, you will learn grain like you've never known it before. And that's a good thing. Same way with carving spoons. If you ever want to really get good with grain, carve you about 100 spoons by hand. Now, I ain't talking about power carving. I'm talking about by hand. You carve you about 100 spoons. By the time you're done doing that,